These are my top 5 players in every single position, and we've added a budget. 250K, anyone can play. We might have some sliders. I know this is attainable even on a road to glory because that's what I'm using. I'm not gonna hold you up. Honorable mentions. It would not feel right if I did not mention Virgil van Dijk, because at some point that price is gonna come down. I know that he's way over the margin, but aerial plus, 6'4", block, bruiser, jockey, anticipate, and I packed him. Come on, let's go. Let's freaking go. This is why we stay up late. For your left backs, if you wanted Karkawi or you wanted Bacha, they're similar, pick your preference. Neither of them are making it in the top 5. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, 86 overall, but with some upward trajectory. He's 280,000 coins, but I believe he's going to be rising. With that prediction comes my placement, 80 plus everywhere, potentially on a pathway to 90 plus in all statistical allocations. Diaby might not be in my top 5, but he is amazing for his rating and his price. If you got to go discount shopping, Quick Step Plus, it's incredible, and it sets them apart even with lower statistical measurables. Last of the honorables, Lauren James, 10,000 coins. She's a gem. Trickster Plus, with her body type, you're making progression, you're feeling aggressive, and simply put, even with just fake shots and cancellations, she's a menace. Shall we begin with the back line? We're talking center backs. If you've used Rudiger, straight out of the movies. This man's a Hollywood actor, and he's a werewolf. Not just for Halloween. He's aggressive, he's not conceding goals, bruiser for a playstyle plus, jockey, slide tackle, aerial, fits the agenda, and 150,000 coins. Saliba, over 200K, 6'4". He has become the original Varane, and not just because they're French. Similar size, body type, even the stat lines. You look at his agility, his balance, you question his movement, you shouldn't. Bremer, if you can grab the inform, 200,000 coins. Otherwise, go get yourself the baseline. He's normally been overpowered, but at this point, he's just simply powerful. 88 sprint speed and the athleticism of a slam ball competitor. Dunking on boys. Eder Militao, right around 100,000 coins. Quick with the comebacks. Accredited, documented, confirmed. Achievement unlocked. Old school Xbox 360. If it's not broken, you don't have to fix it. I've come full circle. Hierro, my last selection, right around that 250,000 coin mark. Speed as it stands is not the say-all, be-all. Icons, heroes, they got some extra gas. 92 defending. Got the bruiser plus. 86 long pass with a long ball pass play style. Surprise, it's not your birthday. You will not be disappointed with Hierro. Let's change the focus to right backs. Full disclaimer, I don't love a lot of the right backs at this price point. It's a little more limited. Koundé, first selection. Jockey as a playstyle plus is massive for Koundé, just to give him the side-to-side movement. He's still not going to be an offensive weapon, which transitions nicely to Kyle Walker, the villain you trust. At least the villain you know. And yes, he is most definitely a villain. He's never in my positive stories. I've always disliked going up against him. In FC 25, that villain arc continues. Physical, fast, well-positioned, straight-edge defender. But he will be garbage if you want goal scoring or precise passing or dribbling. He's not offensively gifted. I'll leave that here. Frimpong, without the upgrade, 84 overall, 4,000 coins, rapid, quick step. He's fast, but he's not well positioned. He's not that physical. There's going to be a little give and take. And with right backs, I didn't want to force it. I made a quick list. If you could do some Evos, I've done this with Gomez or Molina. Both of them have made it into my squads. I have not been disappointed, but I'm not going to go on record and say they're the best ever. They're amazing. Llorente would be another option, or Hakimi, but it's just not a position where I'm that impressed, even at 250,000 coins. With that being said, left backs, it's on the up, and it starts out with the most overpowered player in history. Mendy, 84 overall, over 100,000 coins. Price over time will most likely reduce unless we get promos, and you got to make that pickup. He's at an elite level. Most overpowered player ever. Capdevila, right around that 250, maybe even 260,000 coins. Love it or hate it. He's a front runner. He's expensive and he's good in this position. Don DeMarco, if you know, then you know. Not a bunch of defensive movements with the play styles, but he's playing at the right level. Greens across the board. This man hits the fairway. Hashtag organics. Bomb Pastor, and have I had a bias? no doubt. She's not quite at last year's levels, but we are an upgrade away. Upper decker when it comes to wingbacks. I've been watching Major League Baseball playoffs. I'm up to date. Risa, I never thought I'd see the day. Didn't have the makings of what you would expect for a fullback, but it works this year because pace is not everything. And the physical specimen of a player, 6'2", 94 stamina, plenty to compliment. With how tactics have been working and the trackbacks and the auto recovery defensively in particular, he's never been more influential. Let's move into the center mids and the holding mids. I grouped these together. Jude Bellingham, first selection on the ballot. I know technically he's a center attacking mid, but that's not where people are playing him. He has Relentless Plus, and he has the makeup for ultimate box-to-box material, and he can be a little strange with the rolls. I've been using him plenty. He's not untouchable or such a noticeable level above the rest, but he's subtle with making the squad better. You're getting improved results, but he is not always the main focal point, which is what you might expect. Bonmati, player of the year, women's edition, 250,000 coins, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. She is the little engine that could. Technical plus with 91 dribbling. She's straight out of a pro club's calendar. Patri Guiaro, remember the name. And at a high level of play, this long ball pass on a premium play style plus in the middies, it generates flexibility. Long distance facilitation like you would not believe. I'm talking yoga instructor flexible. Might be the best value player on my list out of any of the positions. Nakata, 180,000 coins. I just packed this individual. Nakata has to be. I think it's the only route this could be. He's been better in recent times, but there are definitely heroes that you maybe wanted as a higher agenda. I'll put him into motion. He's paving the way with some of the attention to details. In theory, you could play him as a center mid or an attacking mid. I would prefer him more in this role. He's got the all-around stat stuffer Thanksgiving special around the corner. And it might be his best year to date. The Dutchman, Frankie de Jong, under 100K. Travella with the playstyle plus. Even though we have a patch incoming, it matters. It offsets, it negates the 69 shooting, which always seems to be dishonest. And his dribbling, his passing, it's clean, it's crispy. I'm talking fresh apple off the tree. Center attacking midfielders. We got the specialist, Messi in form. I know technically he's not getting a bonus for this role, but it is the only place that he's functional, and he's elite from that number 10-esque organizer. Good money Musiala, 20-something thousand coins, technical plus. The explosiveness of his dribbling is just SpaceX, rocket ship, robotics. He creates better separation than a first date in the friend zone. Cole Palmer, SBC, 70,000 coins in the SBC pricing or around that area. He's still available for the next 3 weeks as we're recording, so I feel like you have the opportunity. You can make the grab. This can be used as a notification if you want him. It's noticeable the way that he kind of floats in those attacking areas. Keep him central. Landon Donovan, Captain America, is making an appearance. You might say bias. I just played a weekend. I was pleasantly surprised. 12 goals, 8 assists, and 15 low-scoring matchups. A lot of possession play. Laudrup, I never thought I'd see the day. Brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, we have Laudrup in rotations, and I'm not talking about a puff pass. This fool has motion with 88 passing, 90 dribbling, plus a trickster play style plus. The Dane is on a mission, not impossible. He's heading to Freetown, Christiania. That's an area of Denmark. They don't have rules. Right wingers, let's discuss. Mo Salah. He's got that turkey hair transplant. He's back to the glory days in the Premier League. Finesse with the play style plus serious range. Rodrigo, if you've been watching the channel, you knew this was coming. Lovely individual, does not disappoint. He's bringing everything necessary for the picnic, never lacking on the virtual pitch. Chiesa, we're double downing on the Liverpool rotationals. Italian dreams, moving to the Premier League. His stats stayed similar, but he improved dramatically with that move. Chiesa has that pinball effect. He bumps off midfielders and defenders, and he finds those key pockets of space. He's extra jammy with no peanut butter. Julie, it's got that jump start. If your car is struggling in the morning and it's cold outside, you can hit Julie up for an instant defrost. Dembele, 5-star, rapid plus, huge, massive. I think there's still a jury for Dembele. He's not going to receive a unanimous vote or decision, but the majority is going to find him guilty of terrorizing defenses. On the flip side, we have the left wingers. Got to start out with the main man for yours truly, Neymar. 40,000 coins. Got to be one of the best value plays you can make. Not a breakaway pace merchant, but if you have clean connection, he has every animation when it comes to dribbling and intricacy, all the details. We've got fluidity. Luis Diaz, 86 inform, 200,000 coins and some change, has that quick step feel, and he does have the baseline play style in that department. Quick slice, dice movements, chopping up some vehicles, put this hard worker in a garage. ASAP. Nico Williams, you knew this was on the horizon. I just came off a weekend league using him. Rapid with a 5-star weak foot. And at the end of the day, in any FIFA, pace is still king. It's your #1 stat line, your main premium, and you're going to spend a little extracurricular for an 85 because of that. Marcus Rashford could be a controversial take. I know he's only an 81 overall, still 20,000 coins. I'm leaning him into this category. Would recommend some Evo action, whether it's an 82 or all the way upwards of an 85. EA knew how to package Marcus. They knew the production. They understood the value, the job at hand. They gave him 5-star skills, high top speed. We're talking top gear levels, power shot for a playstyle plus, which is highly sought after and almost never seen for a player that's only 81 overall. They hooked him up. Pires could be a slider choice. I think he's just above 250,000 coins, but for a cheaper icon, finesse for the playstyle plus, multifaceted, but with complications of opinion throughout multiple iterations of gameplay and multiple years and drops and releases. Either way, I'm telling you, broken record, all-inclusive, icons, heroes, present day, as it stands, they're better than the majority of normal items, even some of the early promos. As for the strikers, I've cooked up something special. We got to start with the mainstays. Erling Haaland, made for bad news bears. If you need to find something in an ugly game, this is the ultimate poacher. Pushes, shoves, rebounds, chip through balls, knockdowns, set pieces, corner kicks. He will figure out a way to make a difference. Sammy Kerr, back-to-back cover stars. Coincidence? I doubt it. One of the most elite finishers in the game, and she does the dirty work. This year, rating, meta, purchase power, and price points, they've never been more important. Also, she's only 50,000 coins. Griezmann, coming with that finesse playstyle plus, has the movement, the mix of bravado and cadence, passing precision, yet he can unleash the long distance optionality, first touches that do wonders. He just innovates, and he's the ultimate floating attacker in your lineup. Would recommend in a false 9 preferred role. Schuker, this man is blessed. I have loved using him this year. Trivella for the playstyle plus, 89 shooting with the icon bonuses, 87 curvature. He's got that trajectory. He's not small, which means you could play him as a singular striker or he can be in a partnership. If you want an opening icon, this should be your first act, under 200k. As we are recording. Lautaro, I'm focusing on the inform. This could be a surprise, maybe a little hit and miss. 170, 180,000 coins. Give him a chance. Some of the best finishing you will experience in this price range. Finesse for the playstyle plus, and he's extremely physical. I'm talking Undertaker, WWE throwback, but you will have to get used to Lautaro's body type. That would be my disclaimer. He's not built thin and skinny. He's broader. Let me know your thoughts on the choices. If you recall, we did an unlimited version of this video. A lot of you said you wanted something with a budget. Here we have that budget. If you're brand spanking new, it's free to subscribe and I have a lot more content coming out ASAP.